So after a busy week with both work and home life, I've been searching through the archives to try to find something that I've already completed but not yet showcased on the channel. And that brought me to this, Test of Honor. Now, Test of Honor is a game that came out quite a few years ago. They've actually, I think, recently or since it was brought out an updated version. But I bought the original box set when it came out, or nearly 8 years ago now, and I went about and painted some of the figures. So today I thought we would showcase these figures for you to see what I've been up to, and maybe it might inspire me to get some more figures painted and get a battle report done on the channel. But without further ado, let's jump down to the turntable and let's check these out. Okay, and welcome to the turntable, and here we have the first set of figures. So these are the first three that I did, and these are the Ashigaru Spearmen, and they're quite nice figures, very subtle in their detail on the sculpting. Almost reminds me of Perry Miniatures in many ways. I'm not sure actually who the sculptor was for these, but they are quite nice figures. They were quite easy to put together and quite easy to paint as well. I think a lot of the figures now for Test of Honor are metal, but these were plastic figures that were put together, and hopefully you'll agree that they've come out quite nicely, I think, considering I painted these probably at least 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 6 to 7 years ago. I think I did all right, actually. There's definitely things I would change about them now, but I am pretty happy with how they came out. So next we'll move on to the other three figures that I've done, and then I'll come back right at the end and show you the entire force together. So next up we have the last three figures that I've painted, and in the middle here we have our samurai, or our sort of chief of the clan, and then next to him we've got two of the archer figures. I really like these. The bows are really nicely done, good detail. They've obviously not tried to put the strings in, which makes a lot of sense at this scale, but generally the way these figures look, I think they're really, really cool. Haven't really previously been much into feudal Japan, not really done anything, but when I bought Test of Honor, I was keen to try to give it a try. Now, I haven't actually given the rules a go yet. It's something that once I've painted up a second force, and again looking to maybe do 6 figures, I'd really like to give the game a try, even the first edition of the game, just to see if it's something I might like to get into a little bit more. As all war gamers, we do tend to get into a lot of games, and I am absolutely no exception to that rule. But I really like how these have come out. I've gone for a similar color scheme on the force. And speaking of which, let's bring them all together on the table, and I'll show you the force as a collective. So here we have the entire force so far together. I did decide to go for a sort of couple of different themes for this force. So a lot of the undergarments that are underneath the armor are painted in a blue color to show the sort of clan colors. I also decided to go for the heads with the sort of hair done up at the top in sort of, well, I suppose you could describe as a man bun. But the other force that I will do will all have a similar headdress on as well, and that will add to the way I can differentiate. One of the things in Test of Honor you get is you get a group of 3, so they provide these bases just over on the right there that you can see with the Ashigaru Spearmen. I probably should have painted the edges, and in my younger years missed that, but I think I can easily go back and paint that up. Now that those sort of bases with 3 figures on, I think that was one of the design features that they carried forward into Gangs of Rome, because it's by the same people who wrote Test of Honor. So that's it really for this video. I hope you've liked it. It's something different. Do let me know in the comments what you think. Have you played Test of Honor? Is it something that you would recommend that I maybe pursue a little bit more. And do let me know if you know anything about the updated rules, because I've not yet found much online where I've been able to understand the differences between the original version and the new version. So as always, thank you for your support. I do intend to be back on the live stream on Wednesday, where I'll be painting up some more figures potentially, although we'll have to wait and see, because I have currently working on another video, and it's a 24-hour challenge one, so it might be that part of the live stream on Wednesday is for that video, so we'll wait and see. But always, we will be back next Sunday with another video, hopefully that video I was just talking about, and until then, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.